Feels good, man. I love to not feel. It's the best feeling in the world.
Is this a scam? Nobody's figured this one out before? You're the first one to figure this out? How much money you had in R&D?
Hello, friends. Welcome back to ReddX. Trace amounts of science. Glad to see you here. We're getting into r/niceguys today. Last one we did was a nice guy stories, and that's a little bit different, a little bit more text-based. But we're here to see some images of weirdos doing it in their own words. The Gubbinses are excited. I'm excited. I hope you are too, friends. Let's go ahead, jump into it, see how it goes. This is a woman who was broken up with. She says, "I can't stop crying." But don't worry, nice guy's gonna come and rescue her. Spoilers. I can't stop crying. I've lost so much. I trusted him and counted on him, and I feel so betrayed. He was my best friend for 6.5 years, and he just left. No reason. We were planning our wedding, and now he's just gone. Honestly, that's pretty fucked up. No closure, no nothing. He just disappeared. I guess he wasn't who you thought he was. Nice guy comes in and says, "Sorry for an ass of a jerk to take a shit on you." Yeah, thanks for that. "Now a guy like me will never get a chance because your wall will be built up, and it's sad." Yeah, generally you don't want to talk about the wall. That's a euphemism for another thing. Christmas cake. You know what I'm talking about? After 25? Whatever. Like, it's rough for her, but I just... I adore how he comes. He's like, how can I make this all about me?
And here's your equal attention cake, Peter.
Yay! Oh, come on!
I'm sure she's gonna DM you, bro. Hope she sees this, bro. Actually, no, I don't. I hope the opposite of that. Let's get into another post. Next one's a nice guy Twitter post. "I'm a nice guy, and I got a good moral compass, and I will send you incessant messages and lose my mind if you don't respond. You're a queen until you do not fuck me." Yeah, and then it's well, any variety of words generally, but usually it's aimed toward her promiscuity, which of course is always an instant classic because you're insulting her because she didn't bang you, right? Too bad Twitter's not cool anymore. It used to be really good. had lots of posts like this. Not anymore. Next post. This OP says, "We got a beggar to nice guy. I met him once. We didn't even talk. We'll see how it goes. Hey, OP, I love your cosplay. You're gorgeous. Would you be interested in a modeling gig?" Yeah, no thanks. Unless it's paid. It's probably not paid. OP says, "Hi, I'm not sure who you are, but if you want to set up anything, please go through my agency. How did you get my number?" He says, "My name is Derek. We were both at Tony's party. Karen told me that you were going to be at San Diego Comic-Con this week, and I know you cosplay, so Karen gave me your number to see if you were interested in doing some modeling work while you're out here." Yeah, not on your behalf. Thank you. Opie says, "Yeah, I think I do remember you. You're Jackie's boyfriend? Hi. Yeah, I'm going to SDCC. I go every year, and yes, I do cosplay. However, I go there to enjoy myself and have fun. You'd have to pay me more than my rate since it would take away from my vacation time. What would I be modeling for exactly?" Damn, look at this OP. Knowing what her time is worth and shit like that. I love to see it, honestly. You don't just jump at the chance. You're like, nah, you gotta go by my schedule. He says, "It would just be a gig between friends." Yeah, I clearly don't know who you are, so we're not friends. So I'm not going to do it. "And I know your favorite character is Spider-Woman, so you could be her and help me sell some of my art and office figurines there. I would just need you to get me a ticket so I could get in." Dude, what the fuck? So you don't have a booth or anything? You just want somebody to dress up as Spider-Woman while you sell your 3D printed bullshit? No, thank you. Opie says, "Wait, let me get this straight." Truly, the audacity of this motherfucker. You want me to get you a ticket for SDCC. That isn't how it works. You gotta sign up and be selected to get tickets, as well as model for you so you can sell office figurines. I don't know what office figurines are, for free. I mean, I think they're those weird things that go on your desk. They turned Spider-Woman into Gooner bait and 3D printed it, and now they're trying to sell it for 20, 30, 50 bucks a pop. He says, don't think of it as free. Except it is, though. The exposure alone would be more than enough. Usually, ladies pay to model for me. But since we're friends, I thought I'd do you a favor. Oh yeah, the old flip reverse Uno, huh? Let's see how that one works out for him. I know you got connections. You could get me in. I seen your Instagram. You know the people to get it done. How do you not know what office figures are? They're the little figures that you put in your office, lol. Yeah, I don't have any fucking figures in my office. That's not true. I got some Pokemon, I got a dinosaur skeleton. Also a lot of brain rot figurines that my buddy Brian sent me. I'll show you a picture. It's on screen right now. My pal Bears Eat Rocks calls it my autism shelf, and yeah, I've totally adopted that name. OP says, honey, I am a professional model. I don't need exposure, though it sure sounds like you do. Damn! Got him. If that's the case, well, I may be able to help with that. I don't have connections like that, and even if I did and wanted to, you wouldn't be able to sell anything there anyway. There was a vague description that tells me nothing. Isn't any figure that you put on your desk an office figure, then? Yeah, we could just call them figurines. I love my figurines. At least they're not Funko Pops, I guess. But maybe it's worse. This 3D printed fucking nut. I downloaded this from the internet and now I have it. It is kind of cool, though. We are kind of living in the future, though. Anyway, he says, so you're interested? I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go out to dinner, and we can discuss going together. I won't lie. I saw the way you looked at me at the party. Message received and reciprocated. Bro, what the fuck? Like, it was bad enough already, and now you're just trying to layer on top of it. I know you're totally interested. Okay, but except I'm totally not, though. OP says, God, no! I'm not interested in the slightest! The exposure that I was talking about was Reddit. And I have a boyfriend, so yeah, dinner is not something that's gonna happen. And Jackie will be hearing about this. He says, why are you such a bitch? Well, because you came in and asked me for free things, okay? And then you made some allusion to us possibly having romantic interests, which, let me shut that down right now, all right? That's my favor to you, the one favor that I will do. I insist that you stop embarrassing yourself. That's not the move of a bitch. That's the move of somebody who wants you to do better. Somebody who's actually looking out for you and will tell you the truth. Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you can treat me like this. You, our boyfriend, won't even let you have dinner with a friend. Don't you think that's a bit controlling? I wouldn't treat you like that. Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't. Go ahead, tell Jackie about it. I'll show her this conversation and show her how much of a bitch you are. OP says, you are insane. I mean, he really is. He's got like these delusions of grandeur. He's trying to fucking talk the talk, but he's never once walked the walk. So this is what we get. How dare you call me insane? I'm such a nice guy. You're just a selfish bitch. All I wanted to do was help you become a better model. But you feel entitled to make sure I can't go to San Diego Comic-Con. It's on my bucket list, and you're not letting me go. I hope you die mad about it. I hope you never get to go, truly. If I had the power to have you blacklisted, that's exactly what I would do. When you finally saved up the money to go, you'd show up at the door and they'd be like, no, not this fucking guy. OP says, choose one. r/niceguys or r/choosing beggars. We need to get another choosing beggars episode. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. He says, you can make it up to me by coming over to my place. And I swear I'm such a nice guy, you'll fall in love. I don't know what those are, by the way. And she says, don't worry, I'll make sure everyone sees this. Blocked. God, how did you fucking fumble the nothing bag so hard? He just had a bag full of nothing and still managed to trip everywhere, spill fucking spaghetti all over the ground. People are just disgusted by you. The fact that you feel entitled to go to Comic-Con. Oh, it's your dream? Oh, well, you're the only one with a dream, so we might as well make it come true. You fucking do nothing, you weirdo. I was so glad OP laid it down for him nice and flat. Let's see what the Gubbins have to say about it, shall we?
Gubbins very confused about the office figures. He explain office figures like she is stupid, but then also cannot explain office figures. He say little figures you put in your office, and Gubbins think about this for 11 minutes and still do not know what that is. Is it a gnome? Is it a trophy? Gubbins now in office figure research phase and cannot be disturbed. Gubbins!
Now I have to make a sexy gnome for people to put on their office desk and call it the office figure gnome. Sexy gooner gnome.
He saw the way she looked at him at the party. A party where, by her own account, they never spoke, and decided that silence was flirtation. He has been misreading rooms so long he thinks he invented the room. Dark Gubbins.
Oh, you had it, Dark Gubbins, and then you dropped it at the end. I don't know. Gotta be a little stronger than that, right?
Wait, Dark Gubbins. Gubbins still thinking about the office figures. He want her to sell them. At Comic-Con as Spider-Woman. What is the business model here? Gubbins.
Dress up as a mascot for free and sell the 3D printed crap I have.
Gubbins. The extortion. The fake modeling scheme. The delusional dinner invitation. Focus. Dark Gubbins.
Yeah, you say focus like it's so easy for him. You understand you have different strengths.
Okay, yes, but Gubbins just want to know who buy office figure from Spider-Woman at Comic-Con. Is there a market? Gubbins doing market research. Gubbins.
Honestly, that is never going to be the wrong answer. Always do the market research. Good job, Gubbins. You snuck one in on the dark one in a Nice Guys episode, which is a rarity, I will point out to you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode. Sign up on Patreon or YouTube memberships. I appreciate that so much. We will get into another post and see what happens. Our next OP had a miscarriage, was dumped by an abusive ex, and then Nice Guy was like, now's my chance. She's probably in a good position for me to try and talk to her. I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so, since he broke up with you, I've been interested in you. Do you want to grab some coffee? Nope, he says, no, I'm not over from the loss of Jack, and I want to have some time to myself. Thank you for the offer, but I'm not interested at the moment. He says, screw you, and your dead baby. Damn, bro, what the fuck? That's not great. If you were ever able to pull it back around, now that chance is out the window. What the hell do you think you're doing? I've always been there for you, and you do this shit when I need you most. OP says, I apologize. That's sad, honestly. Maybe it's sarcastic apology, but you shouldn't apologize. Somebody just threw that shit in your face. Okay, I'm gonna throw it right back at you. He says, you're not. You don't deserve me. I'm too nice, and I have money. You just missed the opportunity of your life because you cannot get over things. Yeah, get over the dead baby and the maltreating ex. Who are you? Why are you subjecting people to your presence constantly? There's no need for all that. Just stop. Take a break. Fucking sit down for a little while, okay? The truth of the matter is that if you really were the opportunity of a lifetime as a person or as a relationship, then somebody would have scooped you up already, okay? Nobody wants you. That's the truth. You're the trash on the side of the road that's trying to cling to somebody's shoe heel. I'm the trash man! In order to go home with them, and it's not gonna fucking work, okay? I scrape you off before I start walking up my driveway. So how about this, Nice Guy? How about fuck you and your non-existent will never exist baby? Fuck you and your genetic dead end. Got him, coach! I think that's good enough. Let's move on to the next one. Here's another good tweet from the good old days of good old Twitter. Now it's just X. Now it's just sucks. That's what the X stands for. This dude says, nice guys never win in the end nowadays. And OP responds and says, you are not even nice. Delete this. Classic. I'm glad you called him out on it. I got nothing to add. Let's go. This OP is in a relationship and Nice Guy's gonna shoot his shot anyway. He says, Z told me about you. He might have mentioned someone. He wanted to introduce me to you. OP says, oh, crying emoji. And he says, the reason being is, well, I kind of like you. OP says, well, what do you mean, like me? And he says, like. Oh, you like her? That's super serial. Oh my god. I know, it's weird. OP says, dude, no, not interested. Been with my girlfriend for a year as of tomorrow. He says, alright. OP says, also, Void told me some of the freak shit that you said about me. Yeah, that's good old Snapchat drama, isn't it? He says, what do you mean? LP says, saying that you would pound it? Nice guy says, when did I say that? LP says, on the bus? And nice guy says, no, I didn't. Yes, just deny it completely. It wasn't written down in text. You can't prove it. LP says, okay, well, also I heard that you were dating someone else. Where did that come from? And he says, I was just trying to be honest, Jesus. My fault for being honest. Yeah, sometimes honesty's not the best thing. There's also such a thing as, like, temperance, fucking pragmatism. Do you know anything about either of those two things? Or you're just such an emotional toddler that you're like, I felt the thing and I needed to get it off my chest. You're an idiot. Your IQ is room temperature, and I'm talking Celsius. OP says, look, I'm just asking. It's been fairly known that I am in a relationship. Nice guy says, nah, screw you, cause I was low-key trying to be honest. Yeah, that's my whole fucking sword and shield, is just the honesty. OP says, fuck you. What do you mean? I wasn't even rude. And he says, yeah, you were. Nice guy says, report me. I don't even care. OP says, nah, dog, I'm laughing at you. Incel core ass reaction. He says, don't care. And he's like, fuck you, I never liked you anyways, bitch ass response. I mean, that's essentially what it is. You called it out. We've all seen it 1,000 times before, and now it's getting called out as it should. And I like that. I like that a lot. It really is just that easy to shut it down. You speak it into existence. I've identified what this thing is, and you can no longer hide behind it. And then he disappears into the ether. It's beautiful, honestly. Poetic, if you think about it. But I'm not gonna think about it anymore. We're moving on. Creepy regular customer sent this to OP's coworker in order to seduce her. Let's see if it'll work. Name creep, pronouns dad/daddy, sexuality queer, age 32, height, well, I mean, it's not quite 6 feet, but if I said 6 feet, then you'd probably believe me. That's right, you don't know how to measure things with your eyes. What a dum-dum. He's 5'7", I guarantee it. Weight fluctuates often and to a wide degree. Yeah, probably more to the wide side of the degrees, if you pick up what I'm putting down. Dong size, extra medium. Extra medium's not a thing, dude. What? He's like, yeah, it's average, but I want to make it sound better. So a little extra. It's a little extra. It's normally a small medium, but if I said extra medium, you'd believe me. Balls, huge. Well, they're not made of titanium or anything like that, so I can't be that impressed.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
I'm seeking local friends and intimate partners for the end of the world. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did I just stumble into? You're making a sex bunker? I think the tiny mustache man kind of put the kibosh on the sex bunker, if you'll forgive the phrasing. Yeah, not a good vibe. Warning! This could turn into an apocalypse cult. Oh my god. You're serious. Are you serious right now? He's serious. My best friends would say that even though I look like Charles Manson, I'm much sweeter. And I'm like a lazier, dumber Ted Kaczynski. So yeah, not like Ted Kaczynski at all. He was driven, he was ambitious. You're a lump of shit who can like barely bring yourself to make an ad for people to come live in your bunker with you. I don't think it's gonna work out so well. If you invite me there as a friend, I will topple your reign as soon as possible. I will challenge your authority and take over the apocalypse cult. That's my plan for you in its entirety. And then he repeats himself. I'm here to unironically look for friends and intimate partners for the end times. You just said that, you moron. Applicants must be sardonic and believe these are the end times, yet also be optimistic and good-natured. Oh yeah. We're living in the end of days, but I'm pretty optimistic. What the fuck are you talking about? To believe that you're living in the end times is just such delusions of grandeur. Are you kidding me? If the end times are indeed here, I'm planning to get raptured. That's my my end time plan, okay? I've thought about it a lot, actually, getting raptured, like not having to experience death. That would be fucking crazy, right? Anyway, he says, I'm choosing to leave room for potential life partner applications, but you have to be real cool and pass some checkpoints. Ask me about these checkpoints when we meet. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the checkpoints. You are hardly even cool, okay? What does cool even mean? Not a CIA operative, okay? Friends, look, I'm a burnt out former everyman, aspiring to be no one in particular, but in a specific style. Okay. I'm a vigilante chaos wizard with a lot of rage and quiet contempt. Yeah, sounds like just the type of person that you'd want for a friend. I'm gonna hold that guy right by my side. I've become completely unhinged. Why are you writing this in text? In the thing where you're looking for partners for your apocalypse bunker. Jesus. The game jaybroke and I want to RP my final days as a do-gooder support class to aid in all the benevolent quests and thoroughly thwart a-holes with soft underminings and hard cynicism. Yeah, and I can't muster myself to do that in any way except for this post, which is basically begging you to be my friend or romantic partner. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen, I'm pretty sure. We've seen a lot of pathos on the channel, but this might take the cake. Like, you want so badly to be this person, but also be accepted. And you can't have both. That's not how any of this works. This means that I'm game for just about anything. I like frogs and mushrooms and music and listening to you talk about your cool thing. You wouldn't fucking understand half of what I'm talking about, okay? I'm gonna talk about my new SaaS fucking AI pipeline with the guy who likes frogs and mushrooms. I don't think so. Like, oh yeah, neat, he's a guy who likes music like fucking everybody else on the planet. Awesome. We could joke, hike, lay naked in a field and wait for someone to find us. What the fuck? The rules barely matter. I'm not gonna do the field thing, just to be very clear about that, okay? We can joke and hike, maybe we'll paint a little. Lay naked in the field, it's never gonna happen. Never in life. I don't drink anymore, and I rarely smoke. It's totally cool if you do, but I can't be numb anymore. Why the fuck not? It feels good, man. I love to not feel. It's the best feeling in the world.
Is this a scam? Nobody's figured this one out for? You're the first one to figure this out? How much money you had in R&D?
Let's just feel things more often than we run away from them. I won't tolerate your bullshit escapism is what I mean. But if you need a little Mickey before you toss bags of dog shit into car windows belonging to the people who left them on the trail saying, we'll get them on the way back down, but never did, well, I endorse all of that. This entire post has been bullshit escapism, and you're out here trying to tout against it. You've never done any of those things, okay? When I was a young, angry man, you know what we did? We stole, like, pallets of water bottles from Ralph's, and we'd drive around with a thing full of water bottles and throw them at expensive cars in, like, the Burbank and Hollywood Hills. We threw a wine bottle through the back window of a van that was for sale in Sun Valley, and it was some of the best times that we ever had. I've lived these things. You have to simply sit there and fucking write about them, which I think is pathetic. Nobody's ever going to be interested in you because you've laid out all that you have to offer, and that's just a bunch of uninteresting words. Intimate partners. Oh, good. We get a sexual history of this weirdo. Great. $10 says before he even starts, he puts on his robe and wizard hat. I've asked my doctor if I'm healthy enough for intimacy, and he seems really dubious. Bro, what? You can't even get a bonk on? That's the end of the world for me. Fuck apocalypse, alright? That's putting the brakes on everything. I don't want to play anymore if it comes to that point. This is great news, says OP. Yeah, the fact that he can't get hard is really, it should be the best thing in existence for you. I guess technically it is. Nobody actually wants to fuck this guy. I could die in your sweaty embrace like I always wanted, avoiding staring any longer into the black abyss that is the future. And you could say that you banged the dude so hard that he died. I mean, if you're really banging hard enough to die, I think you'd have to be on top. That's a theory. We've not tested it or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's trace amounts of science. He wants to end it, but he's not sure how. That's his entire history, is him dreaming about his heart exploding while he does it? Okay, neat. I'm gonna need you to land the plane, though. That's foggy. Let's get clear. What the hell are you talking about? I need you to tell me you're interested in intercourse expressly because I'm too damaged from years of gaslighting and manipulation. My crippling anxiety will lead me to believe that despite all clear signs and signals you may be giving me, that I might potentially be harassing you or doing an essay or worse. And frankly, that's not worth that shitty feeling and deliberation. It's current year. You can make the first move. That's right. I'm too lazy to do anything for myself. I posted a thing on Craigslist. Now come to my house and bang me until I die. Before any of that, though, I need to get your express written consent because long list of trauma nobody gives a shit about. Like, okay, OP, I'm glad you know what it is that you need, but I really don't think that there's anybody out there in the world that's going to be willing to give it to you. Do you know what I'm saying? It might be time to pack it in, is what I mean. OP says, at the very least, you could give me a signal that looks more like a written contract of consent than a subtle gesture. Dude, he actually said that out loud. What the fuck? Yeah, write it down. Why not? We'll get this on the record. I hope we can get it notarized before I bust the nuts. If your kink is subtle gestures, just wink repeatedly at me really fast and or hum shave and a haircut while you disrobe. Shave and a haircut, huh? That's fine. Low-hanging fruit. I might seem timid, but I'm a touch-starved, intimacy-obsessed pleasure dom with lots of catching up to do. Oh, he's so dominant with his fucking embarrassment of the world and inability to navigate anything. What a supreme person to turn your power over to because he has none of his own. This is pathetic. Maybe the most pathetic thing I've seen. This guy and the other guy that I said is pathetic. They're gonna have to duke it out.
It's the same guy.
But you know they won't. They're just gonna sit in the corners of the boxing ring like, I don't want him to hit me. He says, I'm slow at first, but then all at once, like some sort of sticky avalanche. Yeah, sounds gross. Grosser than it needs to be. With prior conversation and enthusiastic content, I could do a bunch of stuff. But then I'll bring you safely back to Earth like a pilot to complete the plane metaphor or to unnecessarily extend it. You think you're much cleverer than you actually are. I want you to know that. Look, maybe I'm overselling it, but if you're not intrigued by now, then you're probably a bit boring. Yeah, that's me. Fucking Mr. Boring. That's what they call me. I think my idea of excitement and yours are vastly different, you know? If laying in a river and drinking a beer is boring, then I don't want to be not boring. Do you understand? But we can fix all that by having some weird intimacy, so consider it. Oh yeah, it's up to this guy to fix me for sure. He seems so put together. I'm totally on board with all that. Said nobody ever. Life partner. That was the whole sexual history portion? You didn't tell me about anybody you done it with. You didn't put a number on it. You're just like, I'd like you to hum shave and a haircut while you disrobe. Huh, that's weird. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you was kind of a weird fucking guy. A loner that nobody cares to engage with, because you're just that weird. But that's just a presumption. I don't have any proof to back that up except for, you know, the way you present yourself. My ideal life partner has lost her entire family in a fiery car crash. Neat. I hope you find it. Or is so aggressively bisexual that their family no longer speaks to them. Aggressively. So she's got to be like greasy? Is that the important part? Anybody's greasy if you got enough olive oil. Or if she moved away from her family to become some sort of badass wetlands ecosystem scientist. I'm saying that I don't really want to meet your mom, ideally. As for your dad, well, I'm your daddy now. Yes, this person that can't possibly provide for himself or another human being, surely he shall be daddy, shan't he? Fucking weird. You can call me that, cause it's in my bio. I'm not too big on family. My family's strange and not much to talk about. I mean, considering you, I'm pretty sure the family's weird. I'm pretty sure that's something that I'd like to unpack when I have a little bit more time. We can talk about it if you want, but in any case, they left me with no interest in family structure or traditions and weird baggage. Yeah, tell me more about your weird baggage. Put it in your publicly available bio, if you please. He says, I'm looking for the Frank to my Charlie. Oh, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference. Nice.
Yes.
That shows that you've got some culture, or at least watch a fucking TV sitcom. We're just two rogue idiots, high on each other and maybe something else. Free-range psychos with hearts of gold. I don't know what the hell you're on about. Everything that you've said has been an oxymoron. I don't care to unpack what it is that you mean. You're a very confused individual, clearly. I'm here for you and your absurd life to wrap you up in a codependent and ableist burrito with extra sour cream. I bet his cream is fucking sour. I shouldn't have said it. That would be so good to you. It's us against a dying world, baby. Honestly, I do feel sort of like that with my wife, but you know, my wife and I have built the repertoire, you know, between each other for the course of 10 years or so. This guy's posting on an anonymous fucking internet forum hoping that it's gonna come to him, that he won't have to do any of the work in building it, and it's just, that's not how any of this shit works. Welcome to real life. It's slow, it's ugly, it's step by step, all the fucking way. And then we get to the top of the mountain, everybody's like, how did you get that? Why don't I get the same thing? Because you didn't put in the work, you fucking nobody. I'll tell you right now, you're not a dom, you're barely even a person, so maybe fucking work on it. I did hear a really cool song about a dying world, though.
Our word is slowly dying, I'm not wasting no more time.
Banger. He says, maybe we each have a deep fear of commitment, and so we just decided independently from one another that we would let the next commitment be the last. The one weird enough, strong enough, and feral enough that it sweeps us into a far-flung, adventurous life and kills us before we have to make any new commitments. What the hell are you talking about? I don't think I could have written anything more awkward if I actively tried to do it. You're sitting there making posts on the internet, hoping for the far-flung adventurous life and the person that will take you on all these fucking adventures, instead of just going out and having the adventures. Oh, I need to wait around for somebody to help me with it. No, you don't. Grow a dick. What's wrong with you? I mean, probably, again, more than we've got time to unpack here. Maybe we're not fond of roots, and making human babies at this point seems really dumb. Maybe we're cute together, the kind of cute that makes everyone else furious because they know there's nothing more perfect than the two of us together, and each of us so enhanced by our entanglement to each other that it unlocks our ultimate forms. Jesus Christ, you have played way too much Yu-Gi-Oh! I need you to put the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards down, son!
It's time to do barrel roll.
Maybe the world doesn't end and we adopt some kids and teach them how to kindly live off the fat of the land, caring for wildlife and their neighbors and being independent from centralized, technocratic, authoritarian nightmare machines. Honestly, that part does sound pretty sweet to me too. Yeah, I like that. The problem that I have with the shit that you're saying is like you're waiting for somebody else to come along and assist you in doing it. If this is what you actually want, you would have started already. But you like the thought of it more than like the actual building of it. And I guess that's okay, you know? We need thinkers and dreamers too. But if you're truly unwilling to like make your own life happen, I find it hard for myself to give a fuck. If I'm honest. Maybe we live a life so purely and freely that it makes the rest of the world wonder why they don't give up excess and do the same. Maybe we're better than everyone. I called that early on. The egotism, the narcissism. Yeah, the end of the world's gonna come about and I'm gonna be like a wasteland warlord. Who knows? Let's find out! The first thing that happens when the apocalypse happens is that your bunker gets raided and you're shot in the face. You're not better than anyone, okay? You barely even stacked up to the average if we're if we're gonna drag it out that far. Only fools would attempt to separate us. More often than we inspire such fools to try, we inspire a quiet understanding and mild fear among our witnesses that to attempt such a stunning display of idiocy would only tighten our bond. We would leave them to feel more empty, yet fill them with longing that they too could find such partnership and love. He's writing all this on an internet forum to nobody in particular. It's concerning. I'm pretty sure this is gonna end in tragedy at some point. Should one of us die, the other will swear an oath of vendetta and won't rest until everyone responsible is dead or equally maltreated. That's what? Are the feds after you? Is that what's happening right now? He might be further along in his bunker plan than I thought. Might be some Ruby Ridge happening here. Long walks on the beach, full moon rituals in the dark glen, burning down the status quo. No fatties. No fatties at the end. That fucking sent me. I hope all of that was just a build up for the punchline of no fatties. He probably did mean a lot of it on some level, but I don't know. He kind of won me back with the end there a little bit. He's definitely a weird, lonely, like very concerning guy, but we agree on no fatties. How do you feel about it, Gubbinses?
Gubbins read the whole thing, and the last two words hit like a car alarm at 3 a.m. Full moon rituals in a dark glen, vendetta oaths, apocalypse cult. Welcome. But a strict door policy at the end. Gubbins, imagine him outside, a bouncer, velvet rope to his own personality. Gubbins.
You think he's a fatty too, Gubbins? I bet he is. I bet he's a big fat fatty, isn't he?
4 scrolls of unhinged manifesto. Chaos wizard. Death cult. Blood oaths. And he ends it with a weight requirement, which is the single most revealing sentence a human being can write about themselves. He spent 1,000 words convincing you he's above society, and then immediately enforced its pettiest rule, Dark Gubbins.
That is a rule that society has, isn't it? No fatties, although I think that changed around like a decade ago or something. For the worst, I want to be clear about that. I think if you're a fatty, you should aspire to something better. But some people don't like to hear that. Some people can't look inwardly. It hurts them. And, good, I say. I'll give the point to Dark Gubbins. We'll call it a tie today. Good job, boys!
It's a tie!
Another tie!
Don't ask me why! Another stupid tie! Don't ask me why! Another stupid tie!
It wasn't that stupid. It was a pretty good episode, all things considered. I had a good time with it, at least. I hope you guys like the Nice Guys. Sign up on the Patreon, YouTube memberships, the most important thing I impress upon you. But you can also check us out on the podcast services. Buy some merch from the Fourth Wall. I'd appreciate that. We've also programmed all sorts of things. Waifu Pilled on Steam. Did I ADHD and Spin It ADHD on Google Play. Gubbins Gotcha in the Discord if you want to pull some gotcha cards. We've also got a musical album coming up on Memorial Day. That is the Ham and Grits Island Vibes EP. It's a bunch of tropical house and reggae, and I don't know. I think it's a jam personally. But you guys will let me know how you feel about it on the 25th at midnight on Spotify. Thanks so much for supporting. I don't have a whole lot to ramble about now. I guess there's 2 more hackathons left in 11 Labs, so I'm going to get at those, and then we'll have room for something else, you know, to fill the void. But thank you guys for helping me to do ReddX and making this whole thing float. My family appreciates it too, you know? And I really do want to impress upon you that I'm in your debt, you know what I mean? Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.
Thank you for calling ReddX Industries. Your call is very important to us. Please hold on the line while we decontaminate the lab.